I've been meaning to get my hair cut, but I don't want to because I don't want to get taken advantage of. Like, girls always say that when they go to the mechanic, they get taken advantage of, but I think that it all comes out even whenever a boy goes to get his hair cut. Because we both walk out of those places with things we don't need. Like, girls is always like, the mechanic made me buy a air filter gasket wrench, and I don't even know, and I bought it. But you ain't special. I had to buy pomade mousse gel with fibers and smoothers and moisturizers. I couldn't help it. She told me I looked hot. And that it was made out of tea and trees. Which sounds kind of silly now that I tell it to you guys, but I fell for it. I don't even know. But you think I'm stupid? Well, like, I seen bald guys walking out of there loaded down with stuff. Like they're bald, so life has already dealt them kind of a harsh blow, and now they're being victimized by beauty school girls. It's so cold. I feel for them. Oh man, hey, don't worry about it. It's cool. Like, I didn't factor in bald people being in the audience. I didn't think about it. I hope we're still cool. But for real though, the girl, and not only did she sell me a bunch of unnecessary stuff, but she did like a terrible job. But she was really hot, so I'm totally going back like next week. But I need to get the haircut because I need to go on dates. We've talked a lot about dating tonight, but for real, it's byu-idaho. You need to go on dates, so I'm ready. And I like dating as a rule, generally speaking. But I dated this one girl, and she made me watch High School Musical. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's just as bad as I imagined it. And then the next day she told me, she said, I don't think we should go on dates anymore. And I said, oh, I wish you had told me that before I sat through High School Musical. And okay, I'm gonna come clean. I said I like dating, but that's a lie. I hate dating. It's so awkward. I don't know. Is anybody here on a date? I hope so. Anybody bang your hands together if you're on a date. Right on. But all those awkward, dark days are behind me because I'm dating this girl. I don't even like her that much, but I think I'm gonna marry her just so I don't have to date anymore. You say, oh, but I said it. You've thought it before. Don't even put it on me. That's right. My friend dated this girl, and she's so hot, and we're all just like, dude, right on. And then one day he broke up with her, and we're like, why would you do that? And he said, well, she was kind of stupid. And I said, but she was hot. Like, stupidity would never have stopped me. I don't know why it stopped you. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't even know. If my mom was here, she'd kick me right in the butt. I don't even know. But she would too. She's a mean old lady. But like, so, I'll get back to that. But I'm kind of cranky though, and because my apartment is embroiled in a toilet paper standoff. I don't know if you guys have, you've been in one, you may not know it by name, but it's when you run out of toilet paper and everybody tries to outweigh each other and like hoping some other roommate will buy the toilet paper. So when the situation gets really dire, somebody will say, I think we're about out of toilet paper. And then everybody else will inevitably say, dude, I bought it last time. I got 5 roommates and they all bought it last time. It's quite a phenomenon. But it's really desperate right now. I'm not even playing. We've been using, like, it's brought apartment morale way down. My roommate's here, he could tell you, but my apartment morale is down. But like, we started using our neighbors' toilet paper because we're not gonna cave. We are not gonna be the last one to cave. So, and then now they're out of toilet paper and they're in a toilet paper standoff and they did the neighbors and it has just spread and our whole apartment complex is embroiled in an apartment complex-wide toilet paper standoff. And the toilet paper standoff principle can apply to many things. Like when the light bulb burns out, nobody wants to buy a new one, so you'll steal light bulbs from fixtures that have 2 light bulbs and put it in the one that is burned out. Or when the dishes pile up and they're covering the whole sink, and you say, man, the dishes need to be done, and everybody says, I did it last time. And next thing you know, you're drinking out of a Tupperware, eating cereal with a fork. That's the toilet paper standoff principle. Thanks very much. But my roommates, They cannot be troubled with such trivial things as dish doing or toilet paper buying, because you guys probably know why. You either are this person or you have a roommate like this, is they either have a serious girlfriend or they're engaged. And so they have to spend so many hours a day like cuddling, and it's a certain ratio. And the closer they are to getting married, like the hours go up. And so everybody I come in my house and people just cuddling everywhere. And there's no place to sit down. I don't even know. And then whenever you walk into a room, they look at you like they wish you would leave. This is my house. Why you ask me to leave? Just because, and I just say, like, look, if you want to do the makeouts, you don't need to make me leave. Like, I pay rent. Like, if you guys want to pay $45 extra a month, you can have exclusive rights to this couch. But until then, scoot over. I'm watching X-Files. You know who you are. Yeah. So, some of my friends came out tonight, and I really appreciate it. And they say you can never have too many friends, but I disagree. I can think of at least one scenario where you can have too many friends, and that is when it's time to move, and they want your help moving. So I have a new way of dealing with that. When somebody's about to move, I just start a fight with them and try and patch it up when the move is over. I come over after everything's moved and say, hey man, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I know your mom is a good lady. I'm really sorry. Here's this pie. I brought you this pie to kind of like smooth things over. Now you can put it in your refrigerator that I didn't have to carry up the stairs. So, yeah. You know how it goes. But okay. My class got canceled today. Like, I think the teachers and the students were still there, but as far as I was concerned, it was canceled. If you ever want to bring a conversation to a screeching halt, just say, and then they told me I had 3 infections. That's actually kind of gross. That's true. That's not a joke. I mean, it is a joke, but it's like, somebody really said that at one time. That's gross. And I have my sister. She's actually here tonight. And we used to be really close. But this one time, just earlier this week, we got in a really bad argument. We don't even speak anymore. But she has this roommate who makes cake every day, so I still come over to her apartment pretty much every day. Because blood is thicker than water, and frosting is thicker than blood. And they talk about dating, and I'm cool. I got a date, whatever, like Bishop tells you to date, I date. And so, but I'm a little self-conscious. Sometimes I ask the girl out, and I get a little scared. And I will tell you why. And this doesn't, what happens at Sit Down for Stand-Up stays at Sit Down for Stand-Up. And so I will confide in you. I'm a little self-conscious because I'm kind of hairy. Like, I have hairy arms and stuff. So I'm a little self-conscious about that. Because girls just aren't into hairy dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might used to have been. Like, I think I was born in the wrong decade. In the 70s, body hair was king. Like, everybody had, you know what I mean? Like, Saturday Night Fever, everybody had sideburns and mustaches and chest hair for days, and it was hot. And like it used to be that dudes who could grow hair were awesome, and the dudes who couldn't grow hair were weird. But now it's just the opposite, which kind of leaves me out in the cold, because I can grow a beard in about like 30 seconds. I would show you, but I don't want to make the MC guy feel bad about himself. We play, me and MC, man, we play. He's cool. So, but being hairy is one of those things that you can joke about if it's you. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm hairy, I got hairy arms, hey, hey. I'm like the missing link. And then when someone else is like, hey, man, you got hairy arms, heh, heh. I'm like, hey, you can shut up, heh, heh. Your mom got hairy arms, heh, heh. It's all fun and games until somebody's mama gets brought in, you know what I'm saying? And people tell you things like that, like you don't know. Like, dude, you got hairy arms. Oh my gosh, they haven't been attached to my body for the last 20 years. I better call somebody. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. So when people tell me stupid things like that, I just say thanks. Hey man, you got hairy arms. Hey man, thank you very much. It takes them off guard. Like, you ain't so funny now, sucker, what's up now? But for real though, I was hoping that one day there will be a body hair renaissance where it becomes cool to be hairy again. I can't wait for that day. I think it's coming soon. And when it comes in, we could usher it in with a parade, and it could just be floats with hairy dudes with button-up shirts with those top 2 buttons open and just the thing calling out. I can't wait. Happy Body Hair Day, everyone. Thanks very much.